Hello, and welcome to this another video from my personal life stories, in which I'm going to talk to you about how could one of my students at IIM Udaipur get a job after I had left IIM Udaipur. So the story goes like this. So here I am sitting in my room at IIM Udaipur uh, in the placement office. I was the head of placement then, and a young girl, I don't remember the age, walks in, kind of barges into my office and sits down in front of the chair. Very confident girl. And start asking me how can I help her get a job. And I told her, hey, I don't know you. Can I know your name, etc.? And she told me her name. Then I asked her what did she do, when did she get last job. And in inquiring, I found that I understood that she was recruited by an edtech company that came to IIM Udaipur campus a couple of years back. And she was appointed as a marketing manager, a kind of position that was probably too big for the name, but he was appointed along with 12 other students from IIM Udaipur. And then in the COVID times, all of them were kind of laid off because the company could not generate enough revenue to keep them. So she further told me that she has been trying to get a job since last few months actually, but she has been not able to get any interview calls. So could I help? Right. So since I was that time working with IIM Udaipur, so I kind of told her that I will talk to the placement team and see how can they help. While there is no such obligation from the campus for us to help the students, but on a goodwill basis, I will ask my student placement team to see how can we help her. And that's where that kind of interaction ended. And then there was no news from her uh, till the time I left IIM Udaipur in 2021. Now the scene turns to 2021, 22, somewhere after the COVID has kind of subsided. So she calls me now. I get a call from her, that person, and to say that can I take your help again? I said yeah, sure, but I have now left IIM Udaipur, so there's nothing much I can do in my official capacity. So she said no, not to worry, sir. I would like to take your personal help, and then I said okay. So I asked her to send her CV to me so that I could understand how could I help her. And I said I'm not going to make any recommendation, but I can teach and coach her how to find a job on her own. She said that would be fine, and she would be happy to do that. So I looked at her CV and I found that she has all her knowledge and skills and experience that have been primarily in the digital marketing space. So in another call, I asked her to talk to me, and I said, "What kind of tries have you been doing? Where have been you been trying to get a job?" And she said, I want to become a product manager like any other MBA student, and I've been writing to these large companies like Bajaj, Hindustan Unilever, Johnson and Johnson, Procter and Gamble, but she's not been getting any response from all of them. So, that was her story, and she said she's a bit frustrated that in spite of approaching these companies, there's no response from them. So first, my I try to explain to her that she needs to understand that where her success would lie in getting an interview. And I told her that first she needs to understand that Unilever, Procter and Gamble, and such large companies do not hire product managers directly. They take young MBAs as management trainee and then put them through grind in sales and sales management. And the people and the students and the people who do well, are seen promising for product management, are taken as product manager. And I told her that no, so writing to these companies is not going to give it results, because unless she can get selected as a management trainee in these companies, it's unlikely that she will get selected as a product manager. Obviously, she was a little disappointed with that. So she said, "So what can I do?" So I said, "First, you need to focus on what is your strength." And I brought in my learning from IIM Udaipur, which I've captured in this course called Find a Job Opportunity Through Networking. And I told her that take a look at this course. I gave her a free coupon. I said, this outlines an approach. How can you get an interview call when you are not getting? So I said the key crux of that is for us to understand what her strengths are, which is digital marketing. And what she needs to do is to try and figure out and get interview calls from digital marketing companies, digital marketing agencies, or anyone who does digital marketing. And I gave her the course. She did that course. She wrote a nice review that she liked the course and she's going to try that. So that was the end. And then I did not hear for many months. Then once again she called up and say, "Hey sir, I'm now doing some work. Thank you so much for that advice and that course that you gave me. And I've been working with on many digital marketing assignments. I haven't got a full-time job, and obviously I'm not getting any further entry into those product management. But I'm able to get some assignments from many companies, and I'm working with multiple companies doing digital marketing assignments, and it's a kind of a contractual agreement, and I'm kind of fully occupied." So I said, "Good, wonderful. So you continue to do that." So what worked here in this case was that we saw that leveraging her strengths and then reaching out to the right companies and then applying the principles that I have taught in this course on how to find job opportunities through networking worked for her. And just before I started recording this video, I was just curious to see where is she these days. So I went on LinkedIn and clicked her profile, and lo and behold, she is working one of the reputed consultants as a marketing specialist. I wouldn't give you the name, but she's working, and she's been working there for 2.5 years now. So wonderful. So this approach works. If you want to try and take any help in getting an interview call that you are not getting, do look at this course that you will find in the description of this video. Take a look at this course, do that course, take any help in reaching out to the recruiters to get the interview calls that has not been coming to you.